Warning, this video contains rumors, speculation, strong opinions,
Hey everyone, I'm back already for a live episode of Midnight Madness. Yeah, I'm mad as hell. No, I'm not that mad. I'm having some fun tonight. I'll explain what I was doing earlier. I got what I wanted, so smash the hell out of the like button. Let's get this party started. Now, am I afraid to have Ro on? No, I'm not. I'm not afraid, but I wanted to see if anything I've noticed. Now, the Fandom Menace is one thing. Now they both started from Ethan, that's for sure. Hold on, let me get the and I'll tell you behind the scenes of War Council, talking about the campaign of Fudge and the War Campaign. I'll tell you what's happened to my series War Council and how my man Angus has let me down. Yes, and I'm calling you out, Angus. You have the time. I could tell you have the time because you're constantly on Twitter hearting this Fudge campaign. Now, why would you? Here, let's get back to the image. Oh, wait. Stay with me, guys. Stay with me, viewers, because I'm going to tweet this out. Now, why did I do that earlier? Because I wanted to troll them. And yes, I was adding the Comic Pro for a reason. I wanted him to show how annoying it could be. And I think we got proof of that. Yes. All right, so let me get this out here. And I'll tell you a little bit about behind the scenes of my show that's gone to shit, and it's not because of me. It's because those that are saying we're being censored don't actually want to have conversations. They don't. And I'm not opposed to having war campaigners on here. But I am opposed to the language they bring with them. You know, the constant language of I'll say it once because I don't want to keep repeating it here because I don't like to say these words too much. I don't think they're capable of having a conversation without saying cock, soy, dildos, gay, GHEY that way so they could get away with it. Pocket, you know what? I don't think they're able to. And I don't like blanket statements, but I'm going to make a blanket statement about the Fudge campaign. I don't think they're capable of holding a conversation without resorting to that type of language. Now, I'll give Ro respect. He's the only one that showed up in the backstage. But to be fair, he deserved what he got tonight because he went into my friends, the Grey Order Discord, and tried to start crap right away with, what does he say? I'm coming for your back hole right away. That's the first thing he said. So you got what you deserve, and yes, I'm having fun with it. Am I afraid to talk to them? No, you know I talk to a lot of people. Any of you viewers here know I've talked to a lot. But honestly, I don't just want to talk to Ro. You know who I want to talk to. The object of the reason for the War Council was situations just like Preston. To have Preston on and someone that opposes Preston debate. No one wants to do that in the Fudge campaign. What do they want to do? And they have the time. Trust me. Check out Twitter. You think I didn't know what was going to happen? They talked about me all night. There are tweets about me all night with dildos. rainbow dildos. This is what you get when you. This is to really expose. I think everyone knows by now. But why do they censor us? Don't. Why do they censor us? Don't act like an idiot. No one wants to talk to people that just resort to this constantly. No one. And that's not the. I can't make that blanket statement about the Fandom Menace, but I definitely can about the war campaign. Really can. Let me get to the chat here. Christopher Barker, hey brother, censor the woke, please. Hey, you can't play dumb and use this type of language and then say why do people want to censor us? Now I'm not going to censor you, but maybe censor your language. Can you hold a conversation without resorting to the typical? And I don't want to repeat them over and over. I don't want to repeat that stuff. That's not how you talk to people. No. And then if you want to go see what is the war campaign all about, all you have to go is check out on Twitter. But I don't recommend it, though. I do not recommend it. I'm extremely disappointed. I've been trying for 3 weeks to have Preston on the War Council along with some war campaigners. They're afraid of real conversations that don't include backholes and dildos. They're afraid. So, yeah, the soy child has an open invitation to come on my show with Ro anytime. Pick the time. But if you get on my show and you resort to that language, I'm kicking you. If that's the only way you can hold a conversation by saying I'm here for your backhole, I'll kick you right of the hell off my show. And it's not about censorship. It's being like be real, be an adult, have a real conversation. I'm not about it just for this immature behavior. And is it funny? Maybe when I was growing up, I might have thought it was a little bit funny, but the amount of time you spend doing this, and yes, Angus, I am calling you out because I see how much time you have liking these tweets, retweeting, and you're lame, brother. You are lame. Yes, I'm calling you out. Now, Red Gaze, I think he's more level-headed. I really do. So I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. We haven't streamed before. So, yeah, I'm calling you out. I'm not afraid of Ro. Come back, Ro. Anytime. We'll work it out. But, yeah, I want to have a real conversation, not just the usual that happens on your show. Because, no, I am subscribed, but I'm not a fan of the typical NPC talk. It is NPC talk. Oh, soy. Oh, gay. Oh, man. How lame. How lame is that? Okay. So if you have any questions, I will get back to Movie Madness tomorrow. And War Campaign is welcome when they can actually hold a conversation. And no, I will have John Malin on. I will have EVS if they want to, because they know how to have a conversation without resorting to the typical bullshit. So, do you think they're capable? Answer in the chat. Are they capable of coming on without the usual, without right away saying what hole they're here for? Because that's the shit they started earlier, and I just trolled the hell out of them tonight after they started trolling earlier today with my friends, and I'm not going to take it. I'm not going to take it. All right. Grobnob the Troll, hello, everybody. Christopher Barker. Yes, you're right. You're right. The reason it's failing is not because the woke. It's because, in my opinion, Christopher Barker, it's failing because Yeah, the title of the movie is Birds of Prey is not I think it was lame that they changed it now, but it doesn't garner as much attention. And the general public is probably confused about this movie. And where it falls into the DCU. It's in limbo. It's like stuck in the past the way the old DCU movies are, and it doesn't really know where it's going to go. But it was fun. Phobic Xeno, hey, yeah, you're my friend. For reals. I think I think everyone here knows the truth. I am willing to have a discussion with them. And I hope it goes better than what I've seen on Twitter tonight. And I knew that was going to happen. Yeah, I knew it was going to happen. Sometimes I do things just for a laugh. I honestly do. That's my personality. Dildos don't make me laugh. It's seeing trolls squirm. Seeing trolls squirm. And then the other reason that I wanted to do that tonight was this. That's funny. That is funny. In these antics, please. EVS doesn't want the antics. Don't. Yes, it was worth it for that. Yes. And I will have Preston back on. I will also have EVS. I will have Doug Tenaple. I'll have anyone on that knows how to hold a conversation that doesn't resort to immaturity fudge talk. I'll call it fudge talk. And this is the other thing. I had some fun tonight because they came trolling at my group first. They did. So yes, I know how to troll. And do I care what they're calling me about not having Row on? No, I don't. It's funny. Fair enough. I will only talk directly to the EVS Fangirl super group. All right. Yeah, and I think that is where their heads are stuck up, for sure. All right. Hey, Obi-Wan Vlog. Yo. All right. People don't want to deal with them at all. And then they're like, why do people want to censor us? Don't play dumb. You know exactly why. I don't think it's going to help now, though. Now it's just the Band-Aid. It's just awkward now. Yeah, they changed it to, I think they're changing it to Harley Quinn or something. I don't know. Trav28. Let me see here. Hey, Gray Council. Hey, Daddy. Yeah, I was having some fun tonight. I want to get back to business tomorrow, though, for sure. I trolled them a little bit because, hey, they came trolling us today. I gave them a little bit back what they deserve. Exactly. I could have let them on. I was thinking about it. Snow, here's real, being real. I was thinking about it. I said on the stream, even though I didn't intend to, Snow was like, let him on. I was like, all right. I'll make him wait a little bit. And then he dropped out. He didn't like that. He didn't like it. All right. Okay. Interesting point there, Trav. All right, let me see. I can't comment. I haven't seen any war campaign women. Maybe the only ones that are there want to have a comic that want it to get their Indiegogo filled. I'll be honest with you. I think that's the only women there that have something to get, that have a grift going themselves. Yeah, exactly. This is the reality. I think Lunga knows I'm not afraid to have them on. I just wanted to troll them tonight. And then I don't want to just have Ro on. I want that Pan Boy to come on. I have some questions that need answered. And yes, my ultimate goal was to have Preston and them together. to hash it out. And that's what I told Angus too. Angus doesn't want anything to do with that. He's gone pretty silent on me, which shows his strength of character. When it gets to something personal, he doesn't want to hash it out. He wants to avoid it. They want to avoid everything. So that's where we're at now. Angus, I give him credit. He had me on. When the conversation gets difficult for him, he runs. So there you go. That was my ultimate plan, to have him, Red Gaze, Preston, me, Ro, and Panboy on a war council, and it hasn't happened yet. I don't think it will happen either. I'll talk to them. I want them to behave, and I don't think they're willing to behave. I don't think they're willing to have a conversation without resorting to the typical behavior. And that behavior is not good with me. That's my whole issue with them. I think that's the main issue with them altogether. And the main issue with comicsgate is the behavior and their rights to do that, what they think is right. And that's all they talk about. All they talk about. Go look at the chat from the previous live stream. See if they gave any criticism towards me that didn't say gay, G-H-E-Y, soy, or pocket, or something like that. Not one of the comments was made, or on Twitter, without resorting to that go-to. That's the only joke you got? You have one joke and you go with it constantly. That's why people call you man babies. That's why people call you racist, sexist, and homophobic. Because you have one joke and you go with it constantly. Can it be funny? Can the comedian deliver these type of jokes and be funny like Dave Chappelle? Yes. Is that his only joke? And he only exercises the right to do that one joke? Get better material. That's what I tell Hey, Fudge Campaign, get better material, grow up, and talk to someone about your addiction to this type of content. It's sad. It is sad. Yeah, he doesn't want to have anything to do with them. Lots of people don't. So fair point. They don't treat people like people. Exactly. No one else wants to talk to them. I know Preston said he would, and I will. And I am working with Preston to have him back on again. And he said he is open to criticism, but they don't really want to do that, do they? And I am making a blanket statement about them. They don't want to have a conversation with Preston Poulter, but they call him a liar. That's very interesting. And what did they do as a response? They make memes about him and me. So they have to be telling the truth, right? They have to be telling the truth. If they respond with memes, if that's your only talk, if that's the only way you can speak, they must be telling the truth. They must be. And Ro, I think, showed up to cover for the soy child. And you know what? Besides blaming, you know how they love to say soy? They are the soy boys. Why am I calling them the soy boys? Because that's what they speak constantly. Soy, 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 soy. That's all they know how to say. This is soy. Oh, boy. Okay, phobic Xeno. All right. I said I'll have him on. I just wanted to troll him first because of what he deserved it. He came in our Discord earlier and said, I'm here for your back holes. So I kept them in the back room. That's why I did it. That's why I did it. That's what he did today. He came in starting shit earlier. So yeah, that's why I trolled him. All right. Yeah. I think everyone here knows I'm not afraid to have a debate. I just want it to be a little bit civil without if I honestly did not think that I couldn't get one we couldn't have a conversation without him saying I'm here for your back hole. I really didn't think that. So, do I want to waste my time with someone that says that right away? I will talk to him. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. It wasn't marketed well, Christopher. Uh, hey, and if you want to be part of something better, Christopher, think about Gray. Gray is the way, the Gray Order. I would like to have you on sometime, maybe. So keep in touch. Follow me on Twitter. Yeah, Longa is given credit where credit's due. They are at least interested in conversing. The Fandom Menace or Geeks and Gamers, they can hold a conversation. Oh, I heard about that. That I got to look into that. That seemed pretty lame. I don't know. Okay, let's Christopher Barker. Harley Quinn Birds of Prey is better than the shoehorned Captain Marvel. Okay. Here's hoping Captain Marvel 2 is better. And I think she is getting better as an actress and a personality. So we'll see. I thought it was a lot of fun. The ladies love it. I hope it gets better box office though. It's possible. Yes. Thanks, Trav. I'm very disappointed in him, and I'm not going to pull punches for him anymore. I gave him the benefit of the doubt, gave us a couple weeks for him to work this out, and he's still gone pretty silent on me. And does he have the time for it? Yes, because I see his activity on Twitter. And I'm not even going to go into some of the activity I've seen on Twitter of him. So, yes, I'm not going to go soft on Angus. Now, Snowdub, he is always willing to have a conversation. I know people have issues with him, but he's not afraid. He'll come right on. Right. I think yeah. That's pretty much it. All right. Oh, he did. He's unfollowed me before. I think it's possible he might again. Yes. I'm not unfollowing him. I'm not. That shows you the strength of his character, though, doesn't it, Phobic Xeno? Is he really there for opposing opinions? When it hits too close to home, what happens? Yeah. El Borrego, hey there, pals. Yeah, are they still saying that? There's lots of reason it's not making the money. Okay. We'll hope. We all hope. We all hope. I don't know. Maybe. I think a lot of people on here need to grow up. Uh, uh yes, yeah. Hey Moira Kitty. Yeah, that's why I trolled them. Because they went into our Discord starting shit right away, so I wanted to have some fun with them. They've been talking about me on Twitter all night. They're wasting all their time talking about me. I don't care. Bianca fights the zombies. Aloha, y'all. Yeah, you know what, Bianca? I'd be willing to have you on. I think you're in the comicsgate and war campaign community, but you know how to hold a conversation without resorting to the typical fudge talk. You know what I'm talking about, fudge talk. So yeah, let me know, Bianca. I'll collab with you. Cowboy. We'll see. Is anyone going to care anymore? You know, they've been making videos, but I don't think they're tracking. Model 316. Yes, I think you're on to something, Daddy. That's why we call him Daddy. Well, he's not in my comment section now. It's a good thing I didn't make him a mod. Huh. I didn't make him a mod. Yeah, go check out Longa's video on Walton today. I don't see any fudge campaigners in her now. All right. I told Ro, yeah, you're legit. You showed up. No one else showed up. I'll tell you something else that I was really hoping for. I was really hoping for this, and it didn't happen. Yes, Ro showed up in the backstage, but what I actually wanted to happen was a lot, my whole backstage full of war campaigners, videotape all of them, and then laugh at that. But only one showed up. Only one showed up. So that was my actual plan, to have a whole backstage full of war campaigners and then end the show and laugh at them. Did that work? It worked halfway. Rose showed up. So that was my plan. Yes. I think you're right. It has become more annoying. It has become. All right, let's get Bianca fights the zombies. I am comicsgate, yes, but not war campaign. I criticize Ethan Van Sciver fairly often, so it's a complicated relationship. There are factions within comicsgate. Yes, fair enough. I think even if Ethan wants to admit it or not, the biggest problem in comicsgate is the fudge campaign. Very few people think it's funny. The fudge campaigners do, which they all need help. They all need help. And Ethan does. And that also says something about him, that he's willing to let his fangirl group go crazy, annoying everyone, harassing, even if you don't think it's harassing, annoying everybody. That is why comicsgate has stalled. That's why his channel has hit the sub wall. And until he addresses them and gets them under control, it's not going to grow anymore. And he's just going to have to go back to the same group for funds every time and Indiegogo the rest of his career. Is that good for comics? This is what I always go to is this behavior good for what you're saying you're a fan of? So when the Fandom Menace or Comicsgate or War Campaign, when they do anything, is this good for the Comicsgate? Is what War Campaign or Fudge Campaign's doing good for Comicsgate? Is it good for growth? Or is it just good for a laugh if you think it's funny, which I don't think it is? No, it's not. It's not good for anything. Hey, Jedi Wander, I would have you on, but it's already late for me, and I'm only going to go a few more minutes, and then I am letting the stream go, and I'll hopefully be back with Movie Madness tomorrow. Get back on track. Yes, it would have been. And but it was fun, and they trolled first today. So I gave them a taste of their own medicine. And like I said, I wanted to videotape a whole back room full of war campaigners for a laugh to troll them. To be real, though, I do question whether if I have them on the show, if they're going to start that talk right away. And I don't like that kind of talk. So that's the other hesitation of actually having them on the show. All right. Let me see. Do you own any Rough Rider knives? They make a great folding pocket knives to just. No, I don't. I don't have a lot of weapons. Maybe I don't know. I'm not against it either, but all right. Yeah, I'm open to speaking with some of those guys. I don't want it to die. I want them, to be about what they originally stated. If you want to see how low they could go, check out War Campaign on Twitter. I agree with you, Mora. It was done to troll them, and I'm not opposed to having Ro on. I said I would, but I wanted to have fun with them first. He might not want to after that. He might be pissed. I'll tell you what. They threw a fit on Twitter tonight. They wasted their whole night talking about me. I didn't. I had some fun. I watched something. I played a game. So they were trolling anyway. Moira, you have a good point. But they were trolling anyway. They were already starting with me earlier. So if they're going to do it anyway, why don't I troll them? They're going to do it anyway. And what did they do? They wasted their whole night talking about me. They were talking about me before I did the video. Whatever. All right. Okay. I might need one. I'll see. I actually did not research any movie news tonight. So let me see here. I think I'll just end it. Stay tuned to Movie Madness tomorrow, and look out for more Gray Order activities, because Gray is the way. Yeah. Hey, it was a bad moment. I think did he apologize for it? I never found out if he apologized for it or if he just doubled down, because it was very hypocritical. Yes, that's exactly right. It's not funny. Exactly, Moira. It's not. They need to be called out for it. That's all they talk about. That's all they have to see. That's the other thing. Why censor them? I don't think you should censor Geeks and Gamers and Fandom Menace, but I do think you should censor, and I'm not saying comicsgate either, because not everyone in comicsgate agrees with War Campaign. I think you should, in a way, I don't want to say deplatform, but you should censor War Campaign when they can't talk without verbal diarrhea fudge. Talk out of their, you know what? Yeah, that's not cool. Exactly. This is the issue. Oh, he did? He doubled down? Okay. Well, you give him the benefit of the doubt based on his words before about James Gunn, and then you do the same thing, and then you don't apologize. I think an apology would have gone a long way. I didn't. I did not. Hey, Dart, I did not. Oh, let me see. No. Phobic, Zine, Dart, you're missing it. He's not talking. Oh, are you making a joke? maybe you're making a joke. Well, that would be kind of, oh, I don't know. I thought you were referring to Preston talking about his bike upbringing. All right. Oh, Moira, if you want to be on the show this week, let me know. I did say I want to have you on. It's just, you know, what's happened is my War Council series has gone to shit because Angus can't get it together. And when there's a hot topic to talk about, he spends all his time tweeting about what the war campaign tweets about. So that's why that series has gone to shit. I'll let the viewers know. You viewers deserve the right to know why there's a series that hasn't been happening. So that's the reality. Transparency. That's why War Council hasn't been happening lately. I would like to try to bring it back one day. Snowdub and 2nd Street have the right to use the War Council anytime they want, and so does Angus. He could use it. I'll show up if he wants to have a conversation. Yeah, I agree. What did Bianca fights the zombies? I'll ask you this question before we leave. What do they have to offer to a conversation besides their fudge talk? Besides that, what do they have to offer? I would like to hear your response before we go. Okay, I get it now. I get it. More. I don't know. I'd like to talk about movie stuff, or if there's something you want to talk about. Okay, I will. I'll Twitter you tomorrow, and if I forget, tweet me. Yeah, I remember that. We can do it though. It's okay when we do it. That's okay. Besides, yeah, they're customers, and that's it. All right, Bianca. Yeah, I'd like to have you on soon too. I actually wanted to have you and their dad on too, but I don't think their dad. I don't want to call her out or anything. I just think she doesn't like live streams. So let me know. No, I respond to as much as I can. Definitely. If you ever want to talk to me, I try to respond. I'll respond more. This is where I'll end the show, though. Everyone have a good night. I need to get some rest. And while I'm getting rest, the war campaign is fudging Twitter with twits. Good night, war campaign.